Over the past 10 years, my role as an AVID teacher has been more than just a job. It has truly been my life's calling, my family, and my community. Teaching at Mahaffey Middle School, where I have the honor of serving military dependents, has been one of the most profound and humbling experiences of my career. These students, who often navigate frequent relocations, deployments, and a unique set of challenges tied to military life, have taught me more about resilience, determination, and courage than I ever imagined possible. So, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I proudly come to you from Richmond, Virginia, a city full of history, heart, and as they say, for lovers. I'm the oldest of two girls, though if you ask my younger sister who's here, she might say I was like the second mama. My parents were incredibly hard workers. My dad especially always reminded us that education is the key that can unlock any door. And I'll tell you a little bit more about him a little later. Growing up, I had big dreams. So at first, I wanted to be a doctor, but then I realized I was a little too squeamish around blood. So I thought maybe I'll be a teacher or maybe even a singer. So I used to belt out Whitney Houston songs into my hairbrush like I was on stage at the Grammys. And while I never quite made it to the big stage, I've learned that sometimes the greatest performances don't happen under spotlights. They happen in classrooms. And if you will indulge me for just a moment, I'd like to share a message that has stuck with me since I was a kid, and it comes from a Whitney Houston song that I used to love to sing. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Oh, y'all know it. I see you know that song. I see that message rings true with you too, right? Because we definitely believe the children are our future. So the words in that song reflect my own journey. Just like my second grade teacher, Miss Page, she inspired me to believe in myself. And now I get to do that for students every single day as an AVID educator serving our amazing military-connected youth. So outside of the classroom, I'm a proud mom of two kids, a proud big sister, my sister is here with us, and the daughter of a phenomenal woman who just turned 80 on April 30th. So if you feel joy from me, it's because I'm bringing a lot of that love with me to all of you. So there's one moment that stands out from my first year at Mahaffey. A student whose father was deployed overseas was struggling not only academically but emotionally. Through AVID, he began to find structure and hope. So I remember sitting with him during tutorials, helping him organize his binder and setting up his SMART goal. And slowly he began to open up to me, not just about school, but about his fears and his dreams. At the end of the school year, he sent me an email. It simply said, "Thank you for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself." That moment reaffirmed why I chose to stay in the classroom, even though I hold an administrator's license. These relationships and these stories are what continue to fuel my passion for teaching. So during a Socratic seminar last fall, a typically quiet student bravely raised her hand and spoke about the fear and instability that her family was facing. The room went completely silent, and you could feel the shift. That day, I witnessed the purest form of courage, not just speaking her truth, but doing so in a way that invited others to understand and empathize with her. So that moment reminded me that AVID is not just a program. It's a platform for student voice. It's a safe space. And it's our job to protect and nurture that space every single day. One powerful strategy that has made a difference in my school is the implementation of a school-wide organizational system, the AVID binder and planner. When every teacher reinforces the same expectation, students begin to develop ownership. I remember one student who said, "For the first time, Ms. Alford, I actually feel like I know what's going on in all of my classes." That's the power of consistency, and that's the power of AVID. But AVID also extends far beyond the classroom. My students and I mentor elementary students at Marshall Elementary, and we take college field trips throughout the year. So I'll never forget this past year, we were in Austin Peay State University, and one of my students said, "I can actually see myself coming here, Ms. Alford." So that's the moment when aspiration turns into belief. AVID has transformed my students' lives, but it's also transformed mine. 6 years ago, when I lost my dad, the Mahaffey community wrapped their arms around me, and the students handed me a card. One that simply said, "I know your dad must be extremely proud of you and for all that you do for us." So that one line reminds me of his legacy, how it's not measured in a title, but in the lives that we touch. Being an AVID mom has made this journey deeply personal for me because I watch my students, who I call my babies. I have a front row seat to see its impact on their lives. It's not just about academics. It's about instilling grit, determination, and the mindset that I can. The work that we do through AVID is about more than GPA or test scores. It's about changing lives, one binder, one tutorial, one college tour at a time. So my dad, who believed deeply in the power of education, used to tell me, "Carlee, leave the world better than you found it." Through AVID, I get to do just that, every day for every student in every classroom. And for that privilege, educators, and for the legacy that my dad helped to inspire, I will always be a proud and grateful AVID mama. Thank you.